Did you know you could be arrested in the UK for sliding on an icy pavement? Some British laws once made perfect sense centuries ago, but in 2025 they sound completely ridiculous. From getting fined for shaking a carpet to being arrested for having a bit of fun in the snow, these laws will make you question how Britain even works sometimes. So let's dive in and uncover 5 real UK laws that make absolutely no sense today. You're watching Hidden Isles, where we uncover the laws, legends, and mysteries that Britain hides. If you're fascinated by the quirky side of British history, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new discovery. Alright, let's kick things off with our first bizarre law. Law number 1. It's illegal to shake a carpet or a rug in the street. I'm not kidding. According to the Metropolitan Police Act of 1839, if you're in London, you could be fined for shaking your carpet, your rug, or even your doormat in public after 8 o'clock in the morning. Now think back to the 1800s. The streets were dusty, dirty, and people were trying to keep things a bit more hygienic. Shaking your rug out the window would just send a cloud of dust onto passers-by and horse-drawn carriages. It was a public nuisance. So the law was created to stop people from spreading filth everywhere. Fast forward to today. Imagine you've just bought a new rug, you take it outside for a quick shake, and technically, you're breaking a law that's over 180 years old. It's highly unlikely a police officer would actually fine you, but it's still on the books. It's a perfect example of a law that time simply forgot. Moving on to law number 2, and this one is just perfect for the British winter. It is illegal to slide on icy pavements. Yes, you heard that right. Section 54 of that same 1839 Police Act specifically bans making or using any slide upon ice or snow in any street or public place to the common danger of the residents. The intention was actually quite sensible. It was designed to prevent people from causing accidents or injuring themselves and others. You can just picture kids in the Victorian era creating long, slippery slides on busy streets, causing chaos for pedestrians. But today, the thought of getting a fine just for having a little bit of fun and sliding on an icy patch is just hilarious. While it's rarely, if ever, enforced, this law technically makes that joyful little slip and slide a criminal offense. So next time it snows, maybe think twice before you indulge your inner child. Our third law takes us even further back in time, all the way to the 1300s. It is illegal to wear armor or carry weapons inside the Houses of Parliament. The statute forbidding bearing of armor or coming armed to Parliament was passed in 1313 under King Edward II. Back then, politics was a much more hands-on affair. Nobles and knights would often show up to political gatherings armed to the teeth, ready to intimidate or even fight their opponents. This law was a crucial step to ensure that debates were won with words, not with swords. Today, it's mostly a symbolic law. Security at Parliament is obviously extremely tight, so you wouldn't get very far with a sword and shield anyway. But it is a fascinating reminder of a time when the threat of violence was a very real part of British politics. Next up, law number 4. Watch what you sing, because it's illegal to sing obscene or profane songs in public. This comes from the Town Police Clauses Act of 1847. This law prohibits anyone from singing any profane or obscene song or ballad in the street, to the annoyance of other residents or passengers. In the buttoned-up Victorian era, public decency was a huge deal. They wanted to clamp down on anything considered rude, crude, or offensive. Street performers, or even just someone a bit too loud after a visit to the pub, could find themselves in trouble if their lyrics were a bit too spicy for someone's liking. So, if you were ever tempted to belt out a particularly cheeky song during an impromptu street karaoke session, remember, you might just be breaking a Victorian law. Congratulations, you rebel. And finally, our 5th law is another London special, also from that 1839 Act. It's illegal to carry planks of wood along the pavement. The law actually gets very specific, banning people from carrying any cask, tub, hoop, or wheel, or any ladder, plank, pole, showboard, or placard on the footway. Like the carpet shaking law, this was all about keeping the pavements clear and safe. The narrow streets of 19th century London were crowded with pedestrians and horse-drawn carriages. Someone swinging a long plank of wood around could easily cause a serious accident. But what about today? If you've just been to a DIY store and you're carefully carrying a plank of wood home, technically, you're a lawbreaker. It's another one of those rules that, while practical at the time, seems completely out of place in our modern world. So there you have it. 5 British laws that have somehow survived the test of time, even though they make absolutely no sense anymore. These laws might sound pointless and silly, but they're like little time capsules, reminding us just how much Britain's history still echoes in our daily lives, even in the most unexpected ways. Which one of these laws shocked you the most? Was it the ban on sliding on ice or the rule against carrying a plank? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed uncovering these hidden legal quirks, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to Hidden Isles, and share it with your friends who love weird UK facts. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, and this is Hidden Isles, uncovering the secrets of the Isles. See you in the next one.